Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Our first run now for Kyron Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Here's Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
32.
Here's Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. The 20. Foot touchdown, Allen. 2-2 Atwell. 44 yards. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Our first carry here for Joe Mixon. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37.
At the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
2nd down and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd down and 6 to go.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
22. Alert.
Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee, 40 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it. All that work and preparation, we're seeing them play really well right now. They're making it all pay off.
59! Big 20! Middle, middle, middle!
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. That right there makes up for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Yeah, they went ahead and got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points, so that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Second and 6. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. In motion right, that's Collins. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play in a game that's looking like it might be full of big plays.
Hurts. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Our first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys beyond that circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
63, 63.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete. It's Collins. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Another one caught by Collins. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are back within a score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now it's Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's brought down. Now this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
21.
Back to throw, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 5.
Now Stafford. Going to be taken in here by McCool. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Now Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Stafford. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 13-yard line.
16 yards. That's good.
Stafford going to change it up here.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
32.
Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Now Stafford. Pass complete there to McCool. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the gun, here's Stafford. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Play action. Stafford eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And indeed not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
For the field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. There's the stiff arm. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Steps away. Open man is Higbee, the tight end.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Real right. Set. Oma. Lady.
Here's Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Blue 60. 50.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 75. And the Texans have got it back to within a score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. He may go.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Hurts with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
It's a that's good for our Rams. First down.
Here's Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and when he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And that will make this an 8-point game. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll throw now on the final play. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw.
Caught left side. Here's Dillon.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Touchdown, Texans.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
Byron Young there on the stop.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Hey, Silver. Go Silver, ready?
In motion right, that's Collins. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 35.
A gain of 14. First down, Houston.
Tiger Hornet.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Hurts.
Flush to his right. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Stafford.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now it's Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Partner, he just surpassed 60,000 career passing yards. I remember when you and I were there when he hit 50, now 60. Where does this stop?
I don't know where it stops, but how do we even calculate this one, right? Long division? New math? Use an abacus?
I trusted you. You're smarter than I am.
My calculator shorted out on this one. 60,000 yards. Congratulations.
Man, has it been fun to track his career, and it continues.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain.
It's 4th down.
They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete.
No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. Past the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Throwing is Stafford. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. The Rams on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Stafford now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Here we go with Williams. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're back.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
180, 21. Hey, Red.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play but he could not pull it in.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Hey, let's go. Trim it.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Great.
Back to throw now on first down.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now Hurts changing up the play. Mixon will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Blue 60. And middle.
Now Stafford. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Stafford.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And the Rams first down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Will Anderson
able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. From the 50, Stafford. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Danielle Hunter in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And it's complete to Adams. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on...
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38.
Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Texans 56, Rams 20.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Complete to number 17, Devontae Adams. Brings up third down.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
32.
Now Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Jalen Petrie picks it off.
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
No touch that. Right anyway, yeah.
I got him, man. I got him. He's mine. He's mine.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now 3rd down and 7.
63. Alpha. Delta.
And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Stay 50.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
33-yard line.
Hey, 22.
Stafford escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Hey, give me radar. Hey, set.
Again, it's Stafford. One last shot at the end zone. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there, maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers.
The onside kick is recovered by...
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early...
I've been dealing